Dan, are West Ham fixed now?
Oh, we're back, baby. We're back. No, we're far from fixed. Look, we was much better. I see a lot of parallels with Graham Potter and Amorim, funny enough. Came in at a similar time. Had an awful...
Everyone's comparing to Amorim.
But it's true. They had an awful run-in. They both refused to play a talented youngster, Mainu, Freddie Potts. Difference is, Potter changed the system. Amorim hasn't changed the system. We look much better. We do look much better. But if you think after one really good win, I'm going to lose sight of the bigger picture, you're mad. Because in the grand scheme of things, we're not fixed. Because at the end of the day, there's still no long-term plan, no long-term structure. Wilson scored. I'm behind Wilson all the way. And I've had so many people coming up to me and saying, oh, look, you criticised the Wilson signing. Yeah, because the man's signing him. I will never, ever agree. Wilson could score 30 goals this season. You will never, ever... You
get a twisted ankle.
No, yeah, maybe. But it's I just want to plan a structure. I look at Brighton, Bournemouth now. I'm looking at these clubs, they just run properly. And for us, whenever we succeed, it's just pure luck. We stumble into it. Moyes, we signed him to keep us up. And it happened to work out.
Do you think Potter has the... Because obviously Potter's a good coach.
Obviously about that.
No, he is a good coach, but do you think he has the personality to be a West Ham manager? Because there always seems to be this added pressure with West Ham, whether it's the style of play that your fans want or once a few results go wrong, it's the end of the world. Do you think he's got the personality for it?
I'm Potter in, but that Wolves game, I really started to get worried. I saw him with his little notebook and his hands were shaking and I'm like, has he got it? Because we are... some people might say we're a hard fan base to please. That's how some people look at it. We just want a team that we recognise, that works hard on the pitch, that looks good. And a manager we can relate to. And I looked at him and I thought, he looks a bit weak. And I want him to succeed so bad. But, people are talking about a Jose. I don't know.
Would you have Jose Mourinho as the next West Ham manager?
If Potter's not going to work out, right? I would have Jose for the chaos. If we're going to go and get a Dyche or a Cooper or any of these sort of managers, just give me a Jose. He's not going to play the best football.
He's going to burn the house down.
And he's going to, but this is it. Give me some chaos. Give me some chaos or something. You know what I mean? It'll be box office. That's what I want to see.
Sullivan.
And Mourinho Sullivan. Oh my God. Can you imagine the press conferences? Wow. Mourinho cooking that fraud. I would love it. Give me that. So, man. If it's, I'm open to it. But I want to kind of see where Potter can go now. Now he's making the right decisions, midfield sorted, Somerville back, pacey players, that's what I've been calling for. But like I said, we're never going to be fixed long term because we're not run like a proper football.
The Moyes situation.
Oh.
What was that?
And do they regret kind of forcing Moyes out the door?
Be careful what you wish for. Is that what you're saying? Do you know what? So many people have said that, right? And when people say that, and it says in the media, maybe they should have been careful what they wish for, it's like they've just blanked on the whole last season under Moyes, right? When these lot beat us 6-0, these lot beat us 5-0, Palace, 5-2. We was conceding...
Got 40 points that year. 40 points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Of course he had to get sacked.
Yeah.
It's like the Postecoglou thing. Of course they were right to sack him. And the fans that were calling for his head were right.
We didn't even
They just didn't want Lopetegui. That was the issue.
That's the thing. Yeah. We didn't even end up sacking him because the contract coming, it was a mutual parting of ways. But I always said this, you cannot play boring crap football and concede multiple goals, record Premier League goals, and think that's fine and we're going to keep you. He done a really good job for a period of time, but it's not sustainable. We needed that sustainability. We just went, because we're not run like a proper football club, we went, he's available on a free, let's go get him. Instead of trying to go, maybe we can try and get Iraola.
So you don't think West Ham can ever be what you want them to be with the current ownership?
Never. We may have that odd season here and there where we'll go up, but there's no sense of, here's how we build on it. Here's the structure, here's the plan. You need proper football people in place creating that plan.
So when you're talking about the structure, you're talking about maybe the structure of teams like a Bournemouth or a Brighton, Maz. You're the team or the club that other clubs look at and sort of want to,
people question our model a lot because they're like, you can't keep selling and keep replacing. But I think we've shown it in the last 6 years. We're pretty good at it. Even this season, look at Gruder yesterday. He's a product of that great sort of talent and ID that we've got. So I feel like, it's great to be always brought up in those conversations of you're the great club that's been running, etc. But I do question sometimes, is it money over, success? Because you could argue, Palace fans are now going, what a trophy, and it's like, yeah, I can't say anything back. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm actually screwed. So, it does get to a point where you've got to, prioritise having great players, keeping them, developing them. And it's great making loads of money out of them, but at the same time, you want to win things. And I think that's where you start struggling. And I suppose West Ham, they've had the successful seasons, but I agree. I think the ownership is... Yeah,
we're a sleeping giant. So if we had that, no offense, but I think we're a bigger club than Brighton. So if we had the Brighton structure... Right now? Well, no, we're a bigger club. We're not a better club. We're not better.
Okay, I'll give you... Yeah,
we're a bigger club.
What are we doing here?
No, we're a small club. Yeah, no, I appreciate we're a small club in the sense of fan base, etc., etc. But on the pitch, we're up there with a...
because of your structure and who you've got running it. So give that to West Ham. But why do you keep more of those players?
To Chelsea.
You can't just take... What do you mean?
No, I'm saying...
You got to give you Tony Bloom.
I'm talking about hypotheticals. I'm saying if we had that...
It's not our fault you got a dodgy man.
We wouldn't be selling all of these players. We'd keep a lot more of our players than we would sell, and we would be up there. So there it is, my second appearance on The Overlap, and once again, a big thank you to them for having me and allowing me to get my opinions crossed. However, there is one thing that was cut from the episode, and I get why it was cut from the episode, but I'm going to talk about it. We talked about David Sullivan again, and the reason for that is I don't want to come on and lose sight of the bigger picture and the bigger issue after one win. And I wanted to get the point across that it doesn't matter how well or poor we do this season. The problem's the same. We will never be fixed. We will never be the club we need to be while David Sullivan's in charge. Everything's a very short-term fix. But the thing that got cut was... when I was talking about, and I sort of reiterated the point I made in the last episode, but I thought, do you know what? Last time I said to Google what his industry was. This time I actually went out and said, listen, I said it before, we should not have someone in the adult entertainment industry choosing our football players, right? And then Carragher was like, he made a little joke of it. Oh, we've got the first thing what's going to be cut from the episode. And I was like, thinking about it, and I was like, is it? I guess they probably look at it as slanderous. They don't know that he actually was in that industry. He's got IMDb credits. You can go and search him up to various adult films. He's got very, dodgy publications that he's brought out that you can find on the internet. It's all there, freely and readily available. He's made no secret of his sordid, sleazy past. So I don't think I've said anything liable, slanderous. I tried to say it in a nice way, not say porn or, I was like the adult entertainment industry. But I still got cut. And I get it. You want to cover your tracks and just be careful. But thankfully, the bigger part of the message got across there. And I don't want to be seen as, he's the Sullivan guy. There has to be a point where I don't want to just talk about this geezer all the time. I want to talk about my team. But when we're sitting there and it's like, you must be happy, or West Ham are fixed now. We're not fixed. And we haven't done enough in the transfer window anyway. And that sums that up. And this was recorded before the transfer window had shut. Had we done this today after the transfer window, it would have been... I'd have gone in even more, to be honest with you. If you could go over and click the original video, show me some love in the comments. I'd really appreciate that, because that means they may get me back if they see the support. So if you could just go over there, write a nice little comment or something, if you would like to, that would be great. But hope you enjoyed it. There should be another clip coming out this week, maybe Friday I should have up, so do tune in. I'm going to try and do some more bits and pieces as well over this international break, so thank you for watching.